wait for an invite. And then it's dick to ass. I mean, built Hey, Kyle? Stop and grab and touch your toes. E.g., E.g., I.G.O. What's the song's on right now? What the fucking song it is? Who did? Okay. The invites come in like the actual, like, PS5 notifications, right? E.g., E.g., I.G.O.
What defines my name? What defines my name?
There's my invite. Gotta wait a sec. Can't act too eager to join, you know? You must first leave franchise mode. Alright, that's gay. Join auto after that. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision. What defines my name? What defines my name?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Here we go. Who'd you say was good? Arizona?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
What a message.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast.
You cold as shit.
The right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing
Raggy.
Boy, they got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Pardon?
It is 3rd
true.
and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's over the middle.
Attaboy, Tyreek.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down.
Hey, kill. 19, jump. Well. Left. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, let's get the I form out.
There, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
19, go.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. That's a short pickup to about the 47. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
5 yards on the play. And it's
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to
Do we
come.
go for it? We obviously go
Downs
for it.
looming.
What do we run here? I'm getting nowhere.
They will indeed go as they look.
I just got sacked on 4th and 5.
They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Kobe does play like a 73
They'll come up
sometimes.
First and 10 at the 40.
This guy's got Baker.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. A gain there of 21. First down, Cowboys.
first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Got another thing coming. Got another thing coming.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
180. What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Point it right. What's up?
On the give, it's Tracy. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal.
I was not expecting run at all there.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and
that is right. The end zone. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro
Lose my mind.
Ray gonna return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line.
Got the Tyreek back there.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. That's going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's going to be a long game, boys.
And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys
I'm playing bad.
10 in the red zone.
Take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
I'm going to cook up here. Get ready for a show.
Play action, and here's Brissett. Get this into the hands
Yep, there's
of
3.
Going to be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a give to H.N. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. On play action, Brissett. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Being out of the gun, here's Brissett. That one out wide to H.N. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A run here with Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This one caught left side.
I love testing people. I don't know why. I can't help it.
A little extra time to think about
Like, I gotta
what
see how
to do
good they
on
are.
4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
12. Hey,
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. 1st down and more inside the 15. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Well, a big roll of the dice here, Mike, and not only does it pan out for a first down, but they pick up a whole lot more with that big gain.
19, set. 12 X. Let's go.
Here's Achane. A short kick down to the 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Brissett gonna throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's been so effortless for a lot of us, dude.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way.
Fucking the Kobe just caught. It's like there was like I was gonna trade it though, one of the last teams, and as soon as it was over, they're like, yeah, I'm playing the teams. No trading with them. I'm like, oh. And I was planning on picking one that wasn't Jacoby, but they called it at 12, so.
At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone, but not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
What? He's gonna be a Super Bowl winning QB. He's gonna fight through adversity this year.
Ray gonna return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
All right.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. That's taken in by Achane. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket.
It's supposed to switch on, bro. That's the computer's do all that work. Smart.
He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this 1st half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We
All
sit
these
up here and we try to just
plays
interpret
suck.
and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd and long, here's Brissett. And that is...
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
13, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
I knew I didn't have enough time to fucking get it off, dude.
Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
I honestly can't do anything on offense, and I still can do anything.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
D-line.
This one complete to Sutton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, it's Mayfield. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium after this. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th downs.
Real. Hey, alert!
They'll go. Mayfield escaping the pressure right.
No way.
In at the 5. Get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown Cowboys.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these.
I said I was getting some.
Because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Because when you don't,
I don't think I'm gonna score.
It's so hard to latch onto these receivers.
I mean, I thought I was gonna, but I don't anymore.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Like, I just really don't like these plays. Where's my comebacks? I've been trying to find them the whole game. I can't find them. I guess I could just call hot route. Dude, he tackled me before I even had a chance to do anything. With my nut.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put
Alright, Tyreek, you gonna burn somebody? I need you to burn somebody deep.
Coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Giants.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Giants.
To throw is Brissett. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Cool.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Why wasn't there like a second option on that fucking play? I was just stuck
Try
throwing.
again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Achan. And to pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here is Brissett. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down.
Should have got out of bounds. Stupid Ed.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
19, go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
I like this. Sure.
1st and 10.
We're 19. We're good. 12. Go, rabbit. Go.
Now, Brissett. He's got it about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. One final throw before the break.
Jacoby. No way I got a second. You gotta release that kick of Jacobs. I was wide open.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
We're 19. That's it. We're 19. That's it. Go.
Throw it. Brissett. And he's in.
We're back, boys.
Touchdown, New York.
Big momentum switch.
But I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now, for the point after. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Bing, bing, bing.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Stop.
Look up the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'm getting cooked by my own running back.
On that wall. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They go play action with Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
180. Run. What's that?
2nd down throw from Mayfield. This to the right
That's
side.
what I'm talking about.
It's going to wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback.
Throwing left sideline, looks to be caught, but they're
Out of bounds, yeah. Yeah, out of bounds.
Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to.
Why did I just give it to him? I'm an idiot, dude. Fuck my life.
Touchdown, Dallas. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point.
That guy's so slow, too. I had no chance.
And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter.
Probably just cooking.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I know, I'm literally thinking that I can't stop doing it. I just can't stop, I can't figure it out.
Not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett.
And I
think. Got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Exiting the pocket right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Wide open, throw it faster, man. What are you doing?
Especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hill on in motion. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's complete. Tight end got it. He's going to have
hey, dude. 35-7.
Big play on 4th and long.
Yeah.
Here's a run. Mark down at the 6.
It's a mixture between I'm playing a little bad and he's just fucking me.
Second.
I can't do nothing. Oh, me too.
One more time, it's H.A. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, kill. Go.
H.A. will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
All my fake audibles out there.
We were talking
14:35.
we felt that this was kind of a do or
Wait.
die drive. They felt like they needed to come away
Yeah,
with the touchdown here.
14:35.
Now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief. Don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Do you hear something I don't? Nope, I don't hear nothing. I'm playing Madden right now. Sorry.
On play action, Mayfield. He'll get this out wide. And good work defensively to slow him up before he can get free.
He's spamming me saying, scumbag. For real.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one downfield, but they cannot.
Dude, this guy's getting overconfident. If he throws a pick or something, I'm fucking score
Teams
first.
kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds. They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well,
He scored 2 touchdowns on 4th and 15 plus, and he wasn't even near the zone.
Frankly, with the way
4th down, 4th and 22. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's 4th and 13. He's probably gonna fucking score a touchdown in this play. Right? And he's gonna pull out his bitch play.
The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
In that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter.
Let me see you
You're
do
watching
it.
the NFL on EA Sports.
Snap your toes. Let me see you.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
180. Real. Done.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Maybe.
So this offense,
If I start playing like crazy.
Opportunity to go for it through the air.
Oh, you see that gap there? Oh, I'm gonna take that gap and run like the wind.
Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. This defense
I got 8.
forces a huge stop on 4th down. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Do it all by
They send
yourself.
Evans in motion. Reset. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
There's no fucking way you drop that ball, Goddard.
Get in there. Make things difficult defensively. Defensively, it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Throwing again, Brissett. That's taken in by Achek. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Giants, first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll find an open man. It's Allen.
Let me see you do it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Giants first down. First down.
They'll run with Achek. Trying to find a crease in that nasty penalty, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys.
Brissett gonna throw.
You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey! Let me see you do it. Hey!
Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Songs just keeps coming on every time it has a chance to, and it's hyping me up.
Still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is strong. And a solid run back there.
I'm down 14 with 4 minutes left. I need a pick. If I just didn't suck and let up 2 touchdowns on 4th and long and throw that pick in the end zone, completely different game.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
Yeah.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down. They need 5.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man.
Where was I going?
11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cowboys.
Just out there covering nobody.
In the backbreaker right now, this defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
180!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. They're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield.
No way he brings that in. Where was that, Brandon Cooks? Where was that the other day? What?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Almost had one there.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
What a play. Fuck me.
Of the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We're set now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that play.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throw it. We're set. Now a screen set up for 8-10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.
49-21.
So it's
got
a win
bent.
for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live.